Coming up, John has had a busy week.
So I've just been listening to dance music on the way in. Cruising. Would you like to jump in?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're going to see Myles negotiating another amazing sale. We guest star on another podcast. And we finally settle on a new office.
So unfortunately, the one we were looking at is no longer, or the one we were going to go with, no longer available. But there is a close second choice.
So have I told you how we ended up on BBC's Homes Under the Hammer? So one of my clients at Bridging Lender, so what Bridging Lenders will tend to do is phone round auction houses to speak to the valuer, so before they actually give out a loan, and then they'll say, I'm about to lend out on this property, can you just give me a rough auction valuation for it? So I'll provide them an auction valuation on the basis that if they have to repossession or force the sale, they know there's margin in it. Done quite a lot of business with this specific client. So he phones me up one day and I was like, what are you about to lend on? He's like, no, nothing like that today. He's like, do you want to go to Glen Eagles and be taken out by the BBC? And I was like, I mean, yes, that sounds fun. His children go to the same school as the presenter, Martell Maxwell. So I met Martell and my client at Glen Eagles, and we had a lovely lunch. It was a delicious curry, I remember it. It was beautiful. And then since then they were like, if you continue to furnish us with properties that can feature on Homes Under the Hammer, because I don't know if you've watched Homes Under the Hammer, but the majority of properties are English based, so they want a Scottish auctioneer to be able to provide them, so we have done so. I mean, we've done quite a few now, haven't we?
So you're the go-to Scottish auctioneer?
Yes, sir. The most famous Scottish auctioneer.
Yeah.
I prefer probably the best known. I wouldn't describe myself as famous in any way.
Someone came up to me in the park the other day.
Yeah.
Recognised me from the internet. What did they say? You're that auctioneer, right? And I went, nah. Nah, nice of you, mate.
It's like the issue is that I am obviously very front facing and I put myself on social media a lot. So people see my face a lot. So then when people catch my eye and then they come over to speak to me, I've never seen them before. But they have seen me a lot. So it's like, hi there, you John? I'm like, yes. Who the fuck are you? So come and introduce yourself. Just make sure to tell me who you are if you want to speak to me. Happy to chat with anybody.
Hi, person. It's John calling from Prime Property Auctions.
Hi, John.
So, are you looking to sell a property?
I am indeed.
Lovely, lovely. Well, I can help with that. And what's the reason you're looking to sell? Just want to sell up? Don't want to be a landlord anymore, or?
It's been 20 years, would you believe? So I've just about had enough. And to reinvest as well.
And is it a one bedroom, a two bedroom?
It's a two-bedroom. It's a modern flat.
Has it got an ensuite as well in it?
Yes, I do believe it has.
When you sell with ourselves, you get to set a reserve price. So that's the minimum figure that you're happy to sell it for. So what kind of figure would you be looking to sell the property for?
The minimum I would like to sell it for is 145.
Hi, good morning. It's Myles from Prime Property Auctions.
Yes, hi, good morning.
I'm just giving you a call regarding the offer that you made yesterday for So
Yeah.
I am going to take this offer to the seller this morning. I'm going to see if I can catch him in a moment. I just want to go through a few details with yourself first of all. Now, is this going to be somewhere for you to live, or is it an investment for you?
It's investment, yeah. We're paying 25% and the rest will be the mortgage.
Yes.
I've never done this before.
No, it's not a problem. So I'll explain the way that it works. So if you have an offer accepted at 125,000, it would be £12,500 as a deposit, which would come off the overall final price, and then the auction fee is 3% plus the VAT. So that would work out to be £4,500. The total amount payable today to secure the property would be £17,000. Is there even maybe anything you can pay today?
So after this payment being done, how much time we get to finish the transactions?
Yeah, so
and
if you are needing a mortgage, roughly, it will be an 8 to 10 week completion. So plenty of time to get a mortgage put in place, yeah. But say, for
Yeah.
example, you're obviously getting a mortgage, and the 10% deposit would just secure it, and then the rest of the transaction is all dealt with through your mortgage broker and your solicitor and all that sort of stuff. So it's exactly the same as buying normally. The conveyancing process is exactly the same. It's just the security that you have with that deposit, because once you pay that deposit, that property is yours. It can't then be sold to anyone else. So the home report for this one has been valued at £150,000. Now, 125. I can ask the question. I'll try my best for you at this one. He is willing to take a discount, so I'll try my best for you at the 125. I'll update you as soon as I can responding to the offer, and then if it is too low, I can come back and let you know where we need to be, and then we can go down the route of seeing how much you can pay today to secure it. All right?
Perfect. Thank you.
We have made it to sunny Kirkcaldy. And the buyers are doing the old walk in and out of their house.
One of the ones we looked at, they were very well maintained, highly furnished, like done really nice, and they are 4 times as expensive as what we're paying for just now. So I was like, it's like maybe the step after the next step. So it may look like I'm talking about the beautiful property I'm in for Homes Under the Hammer. However, I'm actually discussing some of the properties, or new offices, should I say, that Lewis and I were recently viewing. So we have now reached saturation level for this most recent office, and we are frantically trying to expand. We are hiring new salesmen pretty much every other week at the moment. So we have gone and looked at a variety of different offices, some very high end and some average offices. So we went to see one. It had a nice big pod in the corner, so I could go in and go ah! and scream when annoyed that people don't pay us the deposits that they've promised us. Very nice, but just the overall feel of the office wasn't probably what we're looking for. We then went to see a beautiful office on the penthouse. It was gorgeous. I mean, literally balcony running round the side of it, all glass. I mean, it's pretty sexy, I'm not gonna lie. However, it's fucking mentally expensive. So for pure vanity reasons, yes, we would love to take that office. However, again, it's probably just too out of reach insofar as I would rather look at hiring more staff than taking on an office that is very expensive month to month. So we were looking at another client of mine's office, and that was kind of the one we were looking at going with. But unfortunately, there is another tenant that's going to be moving in there, so it's no longer available. So the hunt still continues for a new office, which we need to really find pretty soon, because it's getting pretty loud in the office we're in at the moment. So that's what's happening. But there's a close second choice, which is also a beautiful office, and it's all set up, ready to go. With the one we were looking at, it was probably a little bit bigger, more room to grow, and it was more of a blank canvas, so we could have, we would have had to do a lot to it. However, the second choice, which we probably will go with, I mean, it's ready to go. I mean, we literally can go in, just set up our laptops, good to go. It's got a boardroom, it's got a nice reception area, and it's also got a little nook in the corner where Lewis and I can hide away from everybody, which means we can discuss how to grow this business even further and take over the property auction world. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Where do we need to be for this one? I know you mentioned for a previous inquiry that you'd accept 135. It will need a 8 to 10 week completion for this one because she's needing a mortgage, but she's happy to pay a deposit today and get it sold today. So if I go back to her at 135, are we good to get it sold at that?
Myles, can you come back to me in about half an hour, please?
Yeah, of course, mate.
I have to just do some calculations.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
You just run your numbers and let me know. All right, but she's ready
Okay,
to go
mate.
with this one.
All right. Okay, mate.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers for this. Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Sorry, I missed your call.
No, it's all good. Not a problem at all. So look, obviously, I have a conversation with the seller regarding your offer of 125. Now, we are a little bit too low at that price point, but we aren't a million miles away. So, as I mentioned earlier, the home report for this one is 150. The seller is willing to take a fair discount on it. How close to 140 could you get? I know you don't want to pay that, but how close can you get?
I just need a moment to speak to my husband and come back. Is that all right?
That's fine, not a problem at all.
Hey, mate!
Listen,
This is the new car.
very nice.
This is very nice. So I've just been listening to dance music on the way in. Cruising.
Nice.
Would you like to jump in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well,
I can't jump in.
in other news, I finally upgraded my car. So I was running about in the Primobile, a lovely little Renault Capture, eco-friendly car. However, Glasgow City Council does not recognise it as less efficient. So what have I gone and done? I've got myself a nice big Range Rover. Very nice drive. So I think that's what Myles keeps on calling it. It's the land yacht, but it's very comfortable to drive. Which is good because I actually have to drive to Edinburgh later on today, so still upset that I have to spend so much money on buying an expensive car. The investor in me's like, this is just pissing money up the wall, but there's no point of making money and not being able to enjoy the nicer things in life. So. Very nice. There's a handsome fella!
How you doing?
Very well.
Good. You like my entrance? I came in with my music on.
Oh yeah. Our music.
Not my music.
Have you got new music?
Aye. You don't have my music?
Is this like your walking music?
It's just whenever I'm walking. We're reviewing this month's performance. Ben's down.
Why?
Probably volume, because we were going after everything.
So he's costing us less to get more clicks?
Well, you lose saying that it's busy and you get loads of inquiries, but the actual amount of money that you spent there.
That's good.
The cost per conversion.
Oh, that is. It's Lewis's fucking landing page.
That is Lewis's landing page.
So, these offices, I mean, you can see why we want a new place. Our vision with these new offices is to still keep the space very open plan, so we can still be in the mix with the guys and coaching them live on calls, but we also want to have some pods where we can actually go and have some sort of quiet time if we need to take a call or have a meeting or whatever, because right now it's very hectic in our office. The other thing about this office that we're in just now is there's a lorry that's been parked outside for the past year that just keeps reversing. And I don't know what it's doing, but it's just reverses, and this is what it sounds like. Our vision with the new office. This is the bane of our existence. This is the bane of Nathan's existence, because we need to re-record content all the time. I've had to do this video 5 times now. Current office we're in is like a small echoey box. Everyone's on the phone. We can hear what everyone else is saying. We struggle to listen to what the person we're on the phone to is saying. So it'd be good to have a bit more space, a bit more spread out, so we can actually have conversations and listen and hear the other person on the phone. Let's go back to Myles and see how he's getting on with his negotiation.
Hi, you're through to Myles.
Hiya. About the property. So, what potentially we feel is that needs the boiler replaced, the kitchen and the plastering work. It needs a few things to be done. So we are just taking that into imagination how much we need to put into the flat. The maximum we could do is 128. Can't be more than that because we calculated the both toilets need touch-ups and the kitchen cabinets were terribly bad and the boiler. So that giving us near to 8K and the auction fee obviously 3%. That will be 128 maximum and we can't go further, to be honest.
Right, not a problem at all. So I'll go back at 128. I'll see
yeah.
how close I can get. I will play on the fact that you are payable for some deposit today to work on trying to get this closed off for you.
Nice to meet you. My man, he's a hug. Come on.
Close the deal today.
Oh, nice one. Happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
You sure?
Always happy.
Always want to check it. It's a bad plan. Makes me nervous.
Really enjoyed the This Week in Property podcast with Richard Swan. These things are amazing for getting our name out there, and we're always looking to get more known. We want to be everywhere, we want to be on all socials, so any more podcasters out there watching this, hit us up, we want to come on. Back to Myles to see how he's getting on.
128 is just still a bit too low for the guy now. I've let him know that you are ready to go. You know, you can pay the deposit today. We really aren't far off with this one. I think we can get this closed off today. He's now at 135. I know you don't want to pay that, but I need to know how close you can get to that. He is raring to go to sell it. Bear in mind the home report is 150, so he's willing to take a fair discount. But I need to know how close to 135 you can get. I know you don't want to pay it, but I need to know.
I'm still on 128, but 130 max.
I will let him know that is your absolute maximum swap here. Give me a few moments. I'll see what I can do for you. Okay? How's it going, Mr. Strauss? I've got some good news.
Right. Okay.
Offer accepted at 130. It took everything for me to convince him, but I played on the fact that you are good to go, and he's quite keen to get this on the ball. So.
Okay. No worries. Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Bye.
So as you can see there, we had a price agreed with the buyer, letting know the good news, offer's been accepted. I gave the seller a call on my mobile phone, so we had no recording for this one, but gave him a call and gave him the good news. This seller had the property on with an estate agent for quite some time. He brought it to us to get a quicker result. We got him the price that he wanted in record time, and we got the buyer a great deal as well. So, good day at the office.
If you like this content, make sure you subscribe to our channel and comment what you would like us to show you guys in future. Anything you think would be interesting about what we do.